interesting little concept to think about today. Yes, you see this stuff that looks freakish, which by the way, is not forced in my system. But what's amazing about this stuff, I'm only expressing, this is the range that a human body was designed with. Now maybe you can't go all the way back, right? But you should at least be able to go back without any pain. So all I'm doing with this stuff, I'm only expressing my God-given motion. We were all designed, our body goes like this. I've seen videos of Michael Jordan falling like this and popping, boom, he falls, and he pops right back up.
5 to shoot, Jordan.
Yes.
He's fouled hard by Patrick Ewing.
See, he elevated for the dunk that time. He was going dunk all the way.
So this may look freaky, and yes, no one is forced into this, and I didn't get these abilities from trying to hammer away at this. Remember, I had some of the worst knees of anyone I had ever coached. That's one of the things that makes me a good coach now. 3 surgical alterations to this one. When you've had surgery on a side, it can leave a lot of tightness issues. But then I had 3 torn ligaments in this one. Sorry, meniscus and 2 torn ligaments. And that leaves an interesting looseness. So I was trying to figure out, and at that point I could have had surgeries, but at that point I was already I was done with that, and I was just obsessed with trying to figure out how to heal. So insane tightness, insane looseness. Never had to work through pain. Now I have, so on one side, wasn't supposed to have full bend. I didn't think I'd ever have that degree of looseness. That only maintains what I work for. Now I get to just do a few of those on videos, and I maintain that. I don't even stretch my quads anymore. And then in terms of the stability, I never thought this right one would have that control and strength. That would have seemed impossible, but again, pushing away at that is not how I got there. So no one is forced into these things. No, we don't all live lives where we're gonna fall like this. Some people do in extreme sports. The point is just that if I can, my knee is only, this is motion, right? These positions, if they don't hurt at all, then actually, when you wind up in tricky positions, you get stronger. So now when I play basketball, have you actually watched top players? Those knees are down near the floor all the time. There's tons. There's so much pressure on our knees in a sport like basketball. So the fact I can do this stuff without pain, now basketball, which was the source of my knee surgeries and knee ligament tears, is now like a complete joke. So I've been competing now for years. I play like a mad dog. I dive on loose balls and, play as hard as I can. And I'm checking my defensive stance like right here, and I'm putting all kinds of, intense motions, landings, one leg at a time. So this is not the cause of getting bulletproof knees. This is an effect of regressing and only working at pain-free levels and just putting another penny in the bank, another penny in the bank, another penny, brick, building up to something. So now I'm more bulletproof than I ever could have imagined. Yesterday I was jumping off ladders. Day before I was jumping off ladders. You should talk to my wife because she's the one who sees me. I do this shit every day. So this isn't just like a one-time gimmick. This is just real life. That these positions that all of us have the ability to put our knees to the floor with our glutes locked. Now, are we strong enough and healthy enough to handle that? I even used to have insane, like I couldn't have done videos when I started. Even just something like, okay, on the side that I didn't have surgery on, this position, I mean, I can't, this used to be so loud I'd have to crank the music up. And as a trainer, I would often go by my clients, put my ear right to their knee. It's only an indicator. I'll put in the description here, I'll put a full article that I wrote just about knee noise. The point is that the more your pain-free ability in and around your knees, because we work it from every side. No one who's ever lived has done more tibialis raises than me. Yeah, it's a stupid thing, but again, this muscle was put on our body. It's right there. It attaches right in here, okay? Have you seen my Nordics? I used to be the worst at those. I would drop like a sack of potatoes. And the only reason I kept at it is because Marty St. Louis, there was video of him doing this at age 35. Strength, look at the strongest powerlifters in the world. They're not in their teens. Look at Jonathan Edwards, who was known as like the strongest pound for pound track guy ever. He won his first gold medal at 34. So now I'm turning 30 this year, and I'm by far more athletic, by far more, I'm springier, faster, jump higher than I ever was, before, than I ever thought I could be. So it's interesting that if we learn and just master training our pain-free ability, all kinds of dope things can happen. So that's why I wanted to make this, because yes, when I do these things, they get views. And guess what? When I make them 6-minute long videos, people don't watch them. They wanna see this stuff, right? They wanna see the freaky stuff. That's what gets the views, but that's not how I got those abilities. So that's why I wanted to shoot this, and I wanted it to be clear that nowhere in my system, this is like a third layer. And this one, even in my app and stuff, this whole squat, everyone can do that at some level, but even then, you're actually not forced into that one. The ones that are more mandatory are the super stable, controlled, one leg at a time, gradually working things from every angle, transforming your ankle mobility. You see what I'm saying? So this video is all just about safety and me trying to be responsible. So hopefully you learned something in this video. Have a great Tuesday.